unable to keep up with the who, the when, the why, and the how? Well, you're in luck. It's a little late, but this is last week's news. Now.
And here we go.
Is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Glad you stopped by. And if you're brand new, welcome. Grab a seat and stay a while. But do me a couple favors first. Go down and hit that subscribe button. Go next door, ring that bell. Make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button. And before you head out, drop a comment. And if you're one of the regulars here, welcome back for another round. I ask that you also hit that like button. And before you leave, drop a comment, because YouTube does love the comments. And of course, share the video out on all social media. Well, it's Monday, and what better way to start your week than with some stories you might have missed in the world of entertainment and pop culture. All links should be down below in the description. What do you say? Let's just jump right into it.
And here we go.
Now, this first story comes to us, and I don't know if it's really newsworthy, but Entertainment Tonight sure thinks it is. And are you ready to hear this?
I'm guessing I'll need a drink.
Entertainment Tonight wants to bring the story to you that Travis Kelce has arrived in Australia to show up at a Taylor Swift Eras concert thing.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
I'm not making this up. Someone actually is paid to write a story about this. Now, however, from comic book news, I think it's a story that is actually worth celebrating. Because according to Jimmy Kimmel himself, after his contract expires, he says he is likely to leave Jimmy Kimmel Live. He's expressing exhaustion over working on his show and preparing to host the Oscars. Jimmy, I think I can speak for pretty much everyone that with a resounding majority, we all say,
just go away, please.
Now we're going to move over to that Park Place, where Disney hates its fans.
Tell me something I don't know.
This is from the words of a Disney executive in this article right here, in response to the writer for Puck, Matthew Baloney, citing polling showing Disney is unfavorable among blue chip companies. The Exec informed Mr. Baloney, and I'm going to paraphrase here, that everyone says it's the movies. Stupid. Won't say that female empowerment is distasteful, but will say that the movies are just bad. Concluding with, so make better movies is code to make movies that conform to regressive gender roles or put men front and center.
Sound familiar?
Which is what you're seeing and Iger's pivot is all about. Pivot? What pivot are they talking about? Because the only thing I can think of is this article right here from the Hollywood Reporter, which is really more of an expose about the upcoming Marvel Studios films and Disney Plus shows. It does mention the MCU failure of the Marvels, which lost about $300 million. and that there's going to be new creatives brought in and release dates that are being pushed around. Some stuff has already been filmed and has no release date, which means it's probably not going to happen. But this is also in response to CEO Bob Iger's statement at the last earnings call, where he said, "Some of our studios have lost focus," along with, "We've reduced output, particularly at Marvel, to ensure the films will be even better." Now, does this mean there's going to be no more MCU?
Don't count on it.
Now, we're going to go back to comic book news, and apparently there is a studio, or at least a project within a studio, that is actually making a pivot. That the studio being Amazon.
Seriously?
Yeah, apparently Amazon, in partnership with Sony, were in development, according to this article here, with a Spider-Verse series featuring Cindy Moon, aka Silk. Now, during the writer's strike, the Amazon executives were looking at the script and fired the entire writer's room. The new writers being brought in are working with the original showrunner and producers, and are moving toward a model of the more successful Amazon series, such as Reacher, Jack Ryan, The Terminal List, and are you ready for this? Skewing toward a male audience.
Would you look at that?
But why the pivot? Well, apparently the Hollywood Reporter is catching on with this article right here. They seem to have cracked the code in these articles, stating that comic book and superhero films and IPs are a male brand.
Duh.
The article cites the Madam Web disaster, which in its first full week in the box office experienced a drop of 86%. Wow. Which is just following the MCU disaster of the Marvels, which lost about $300 million. Says one studio source, quote, "I don't know if women alone are enough to carry the box office here," end quote. Though Sony tried to make a different type of superhero movie, except it's not any different. It's the same MCU garbage, just from a different studio. And I know the shills are going to finally have to come around and say it.
You were right. You were right all along.
And I have to agree with Chris Gore over from Film Threat. Let's make Marvel male again. But these are some stories you might have missed in the world of entertainment and pop culture. Now I want to hear your thoughts down below in the comments. Check me out tonight, 7 p.m. Pacific, over on Legion Talk, simulcasting here as well. Game of Thrones Season 7, Episode 6. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, folks. Again, quick reminder before you head out the door, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, hey, thanks for sticking around this long. I appreciate that. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I will see you guys very soon. Have a great week ahead of you. And always have fun. Hashtag keep talking. And always keep that smile on your face. Toodles.